I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of weird to be shipping a kind of a toddler with an adult, even though he has like an adult brain. He's mostly in the toddler body, so if I'm shipping him with the main character, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm kind of weirded out. Are you guys weirded out? Maybe it's just me. Hi guys, I'm Vicky and I like anime. I've been reading tons of romance manhwas and I wanted to share some of my favorites this week. This list will be updated weekly so entries can move up and down. If it's my first time covering a manhwa, I'll try to avoid spoilers, but after that it's free game. Number 10, I've become a true villainess. This went down 4 places. Sierra is reincarnated as a romance novel villain. She must survive after righting her wrongs and getting engaged. The heroine's fiance won't leave her alone. Strange events unfold as she fights to avoid her fate. This will contain spoilers, so feel free to look in the description or move to the next chapter to avoid spoilers. I feel like this is all over the place. Now there are mermaids. Like, one of the guys is a half mermaid, and now we're gonna say mermaids? Oh my gosh, this manhwa is wild. This just came out of nowhere. I like where the Satanist is like getting involved, like being like, I saw Sierra do it! Like, just making random drama between the two, but I guess it's fine because I want to see them fight. Number 9, Too Cute to Handle. This went down 4 places. Too Cute to Handle tells the story of Rosany, who disguises herself as a boy in an orphanage until Duke discovers her. Instead of being sent away, her charming appearance leads to adoption. Now facing a new future, Rosany wonders what lies ahead. The chapters are way too short. I wish they were a bit longer to tell the story. I feel like we're only getting one little plot point at a time and it's hard to stay attached. Also, I can't believe we didn't see the karma of the girl and her family that kidnapped Rosany. I wanted to see what would happen to her. Like, her family, like was her family destroyed by the Duke? I have no clue. Instead of it did a time skip to Rosany older in the future. Ugh. I feel like we missed so much with the time skip. What I do like is maybe since there is that time skip, that will get the more romantic arc. So I am more excited with the more romance anyway. Number 8, My Little Tyrant. This went up 5 places. Elefina finds herself in her beloved novel and uses her knowledge to profit. When the Imperial Palace recruits her to assist the Emperor with an unexpected issue, she realizes the story has taken an unforeseen turn. The Tyrant Emperor has turned into a toddler. I feel like the chapters are too short and it feels slow to get anywhere in the story. I can see myself dropping it and waiting for it to finish and then binging it. I like that we're seeing the Tyrant like Elefina more, even though it's kind of weird because he's a toddler with an adult brain and she's an adult and we're shipping them. But you know what, it's anime, right? I find the politics a bit interesting and it is easy to follow. Sometimes with politics and manhwa, it's super hard to follow it, Also, the plot is super interesting and it does keep my attention. Number 7, Raffine's Plan. Save my favorite character. This went up 5 places. Raffine faces a dilemma. She's reincarnated into a grim novel where her brother's fate is bleak. To save him, she must marry the male lead. What's happening in this bizarre twisted events? I don't like the main character. I think she's the stereotypical main character that's strong, knows everything, mature, can figure everything out, and make whatever she wants happens. She feels like an OP character. I really like the side characters. I think they're super interesting and they all feel different. I love the plot so far and the drama happening in the story and how Raffine tries to fix everything. That's what's keeping me going. Number 6, Marriage of Convenience. This went up 5 places. Bianca de Arnaud, known for her ruthlessness and selfish ways, sees her life change when she wakes up in her 19-year-old body. With a second chance, she begins to reevaluate everything, starting with a relationship with her husband, Count Zachary de Arnaud. I wish there was more backstory with Zachary and his brother. I felt like there's more missing because I don't really care so much about what is happening between them. And right now, that's like the big drama that's happening right now. What I do like about its art is still so pretty. Oh, I love it. I love the side characters and how they act to everything. It just feels so real. I feel like the story is finally making progress into something and I do want to see where it goes. Number 5, The Fairy Legacy. Lady Ersetta avoids an unwanted marriage by sending her maid Farme to meet her suitor. But her enemy, Lord Ligori, sends his charming servant Angelo in his place. Farming finds herself unexpectedly drawn to Angelo, despite their conflicting loyalties. The chapters are way too short. I feel like I don't get much of the story in every chapter, and I want to know what's happening instead of feeling of getting like half the point of it, but I feel like it is starting to get better. I feel like the romance is actually starting to pick up. The plot seems interesting, and I don't know what's going to happen since it's not like the stereotypical manhwas. You could probably figure out what's going to happen because, you know, a lot of manhwas filled with the stereotypes, so I'm really excited for this one. Number 4, The Duke's Fake Sister. This went down 2 places. Grizz was living in a brothel when she was offered to pretend to be a daughter of a duke's family. The daughter went missing as a child and Grizz looks just like her. She joins the duke's family and her new brother showers her gifts and wants her for himself. Why are the chapters so short? This is my only complaint. I want them longer. I need more. The duke has done his work to try to figure out who Grizz is. He's almost figured out who she is. Like, I just want more. I just need more. Can you give me more? Like, why are they so short? Ugh. Number 3, The Redemption of Earl Nottingham. This one has actually maintained its place just in number 3. Madeline escapes her torment with her husband Ian, who is scarred from serving in a war, only to find herself back at 17. With a chance to alter her fate, she wonders about Ian's future. I feel like the setup they have Madeline and the Duke meet, you know, again, is taking a while. I get the heart is getting fonder, you know, since they're apart and they're falling in love, but I'm kind of impatient and I want them to meet already. I'm honestly just excited every time there's a new chapter. Like when I see it pop up on my phone, I'm on the edge of my seat waiting for more. Like they're gonna be meeting soon, really soon. Number 2. The Villain's Duke's Precious One. Dietrich Lagrange is set to be the story's ultimate villain in a family full of ruthless ambition. However, Anissa, born as a sister, is thawing his heart. Determined to avoid her character's tragic end, she sticks by Dietrich's side as he climbs the ranks of the dangerous Lagrange family. Will she survive the treacherous path she's chosen? I'm kind of at the part where she's a bit grown up and I've kind of gotten a bit less interested in it. I think the plot may be a little bit slow. Maybe it's just me. Maybe, you know, I'm not the one into it. But I'm trying to get through it because I can binge it. What I do love is the art and the plot line. Overall, I love the romantic interest, which is the brother. I love how edgy he is and his personality. I think there's a lot to him and the manhwa explores that. Sometimes I don't think manhwas give romantic interests enough screen time or what they're thinking, but this one does and I love it. I think it's super interesting and different than other manhwas out there. I would definitely recommend this manhwa. Also, don't spoil it for me, I'm still reading it. Number 1. Father, I Don't Want This Marriage. This is finished. This is a finished manhwa. Julian, a despised villainess, faces abandonment by her lover and father. Given a second chance to rewrite her history, she breaks ties with them to secure a better fate. With her father's wealth, she embraces a new life, but fears to be wed to a volatile prince. To avoid this, she arranges a dating contract with her father's student. This is actually really hard to find. You know, that's not like the legit website. You know, I've actually been reading it since like the beginning and it was just taking forever to get anywhere in the plot. Like each chapter felt, it was just so short, but now that it's done and completely out, it's so nice to just sit and binge it. Like it's such a good story. I love the father-daughter dynamic. Sometimes I think the father-daughter dynamic is too weird, it gets boring, but this was fun and actually has like a growing arc. I also love Julian as a main character. She has a range of emotions I love seeing. She doesn't feel like a one-note character. Also, don't spoil this for me. I'm almost finished with it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys are reading. Just tell me in the comments below or recommend a new manhwa or manga for me because I love them. I'll see you guys next week.